Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibleheim and Aethermancer Early Access. We have claimed yet another glorious victory, which means it is time to step forth into the realm of heroism. On heroic difficulty, the corruption on monsters is capped as 99% health. Each enemy monster has an additional trait, and regular enemies have 20% higher health, with bosses having 50% higher health. Our slight boon, our pittance for challenging this monumentous task, is that we gain 20% more worthiness. Now, Heroic was in the demo that I played, and I could never kill the Star Spawn. That was the final boss of the demo. I could always get there, but I could never finish the job. Let's see if I can at least do a little bit better. And today we'll be playing with the third boss of the video game for the very first time, Hecatoncheires. I did my best. But we will of course know him not as Hecatoncheires, because that is a mouthful. We're going to be calling him Master Hand, of course, from Super Smash Brothers Melee. I think he's in all of them, though. He's like the mastermind behind the scene. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to represent the player. Or the developers or something. Ooh, okay. So I've never played with Mr. Circuit here before. Poison Shield Force. Judgment. Whenever one or more shielded allies gets attacked, triggers poison on the enemy and applies force to the attacked ally. So I'm pretty sure our friend, the Hand, doesn't innately have shielding, but he has aging, which can provide shielding. Otherwise, we're with the best boy Doggo, which could be good. Could be good. Can I see my guy? I forgot what element he was. Of course, there's also Pterodactyl, but we'll avoid running down Pterodactyl again. I think I will go with the best boy. We'll start with him and see how things pan out. Hopefully I chose wisely. I chose okay. I chose okay. Okay. Alright. We're doing a little bit of a sidekick thing apparently again. See if we can make it work. We can of course also replace our monsters if the situation calls for it. You walk the pilgrimage path, Sidekicks. Do you feel enlightened yet? Personally, I always feel calm around here, even with all the void and the monsters, believe it or not. Oh, we can reroll an action. We reroll our starting actions? So, this is a great time to take a look at what we have. The 100 Hand gains aging, so he starts with aging, that's fantastic. At the end of your turn, if this monster has 3 or more age, trigger an attack against each enemy that deals 1x5 fire wind damage for every 3 age stacks and apply 1 weakness. Okay, so we want to find aging synergies. He starts with Zephyr Punch, wind that applies age at the beginning, that's good, and a fire lance main. This is probably what we want to keep if we can. The Doggo, if this was his monster's first attack of the turn, he'll heal an ally with the lowest health, and if it was a second, he'll apply power to self, so he's kind of a support-ish character. We have a water attack and a fire fang that inflicts sidekick on self. You know, I don't want to reroll any of these. We'll take a YOLO XP. So in our first glorious battle of the day, the Master Hand will level up to 2. Oh, I found the exit. I believe we do now have access to the hidden zones, the secretos of the world. I don't know where they are. Yes! No! I can't break his thing! Oh. Sorrow and darkness envelops me. Everyone say hello to the special monster, the secret monster of the first zone. And I can't capture him. Oh, the cat Zerker. I'm so sad. I wanted him. Well, now we know what we're missing. So we could summon a Fire Lance. It looks like some pain is coming our way. We got some aging, which is fantastic. And I guess we're just gonna swing. That's so sad. I can't deal earth damage. Talk to the hand. Now we do have aging, so we will not actually gain an aging stack here. Oh, we did. Cool. I suppose we can do this, sure. That'll heal our friend. 100-handed, YOLO attacks. Cool. We can use weakness to kind of supplement the fact that we don't have a tank or anything. He's doing a whole bunch of buffing shenanigans. Well, Fire Lance, that'll give him more fire damage. And it will shoot with him. He has Sidekick. So now when the 100-hand swings, will he swing on this? He will. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Sidekick goes well with the hand. That's good to know. I hope we find another one after I've gotten a an earth attack. So on attack applies 2 weakness to target enemy. That's pretty good. On action from an allied minion, consumes 1 essence on that minion to heal and shield its attached monster by 5. Gains aging for every 2 age. Applies Sidekick to self. Sidekick on this monster deals additional damage equal to the... Yep, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're sidekicking again. We got the blade, a 10% crit chance. Okay. I was talking to Kidvets earlier today and said, I've never seen a blade before. Well, there it is. I think I said I saw one. Do we actually want to do this? We have 2 monster souls. We're going to need at least one of these. It is very likely that we will find another one. But some early HP for the best boy wouldn't be totally misplaced. Release soul. Okay, the best boy's getting up there. He's getting up there. Unfortunately, nothing to capture in this pack, so we will keep our mementos. Oh, this is actually going to go pretty well. Okay. I think we can get a kill here. Yep. Huzzah! Off to a pretty good start. Sorrow about the whole Cat Zerker thing, but a pretty good start otherwise. We'll make the best boy do the most work. Get Psychic Mastery. Go. For every 15 healing this monster receives or applies to allies, applies Psychic to self. That's... So, in the current state, that's every 3 turns. For every 3 power applied to allies, generate 1 rate of ether. This is pretty good, but we don't have a lot of ether right now. Healing, +1 whenever an ally is triggered to full health, cleanse corruption. This is good. I like all of these. I'm assuming healing +1 would make it so his free heal every turn is now 6 instead of 5, which could make a difference. I guess we'll go cleanse corruption. I'm not intimately familiar with the Transport action converts 1 random ether to wild ether and shield self for 2. Minion damage +1. I mean, the minion is a support action. Currently our only support action. We'll give it to the doggo and see what's what. As I was saying, I'm not intimately familiar with the doggo's skills that are available. We should get a ping from our monsters if there's a hidden area. I don't know what it looks like. I've never seen it before, but... We press E. That's why he's moving around. I'm pressing E and he's like, what? Huh? Huh? We can speak to the envoy, we can get a loot, or we can find a YOLO NPC. The Envoy can give us an artifact, which could be helpful. We'll visit our fellow Aethermancer. Earth. Earth. Not ooze, but earth. Not ooze. Earth. You're neither. Why are there only one of you? Is it because we only have one monster soul? Alright, well, we have no choice. At the moment. Everyone say hello to Mr. Richard D. Pecker. That is the name of the cockatrice that we decided in Legend of Keepers. Great game, by the way. They have said that they're not done with the IP yet, but I will see it when I believe it. I see that you've managed to get a Hecatoncheires. You mean the Master Hand? Yes. Hecatoncheires literally means 100-handed, though they usually tend to show only a portion of their entireness. Imagine how high they must stand if we could get a full view of them. Unfathomably huge. Thank you for the artifact. We can heal and cleanse. Or we can do damage and steal 1 ether. Ooh. Sounds fun. Let's whip him. Cool whip. Okay, so we have no source of earth damage at the moment. Very unfortunate. But we'll find a way. If there is good news, it's that quarter lull. We have bonus win generation now at the starts with Mr. Richard D. Pecker, I guess. So yeah, we have to lean into Sidekick to really benefit from the power generation of Best Boy. I named him in my one off-camera run that I did. That went nowhere. So. I don't want to do this. I haven't decided yet. I guess we can bonk the Whoppertinger. Do your Whoppertinger linger? I guess we can pop the Whoppertinger, he says, in before he attacks the doggo. LOL! I mean, perfectly calculated. I'm all in on age for the Master Hand. All in. I want every single level up to be an age mechanic. Just every single one of them. A monster soul! Alright, Mr. Richard D. Pecker, you know how this goes. We have encountered a Aether Spring. I always take Aether Springs. Okay. I was once a fool. Cast aside the Jotun, my goat. And no longer. I shall capture. This day. I will spam click accidentally. I will next capture Umir, my goat. The progenitor of the Jotunar. Good job. Now fade. Yes, good. Shield yourself so I don't accidentally kill you. Now fade. Aim carefully. Thank you. We have to save at least one capture for the final zone, and that's it. We can spend them else however we want. The Jotun is one of the characters you can start with, and as mentioned, he is my goat. I love the Jotun. I believe in the demo it was the Jotun and the Fire Doggy were available as starters, and I picked the Jotun, and he served me well. Of course, in this one we chose Nixie, who has done stupendously well as well. But, trying to avoid poison builds at the moment. But who knows? We may stumble into one again. Hands. 3x3 fire damage against target enemy. Heals all allies with age for 4 and cleanses 40 buffs from them. Not really. Fortify. Target generates 5 random ethers. Sacrifice the minion attached to target ally with the lowest essence. No. Am I already re-rolling? Yes. Well, there's something. 3x3 wind earth damage against target enemy. If this monster has 3 or fewer age, applies age itself. Otherwise, deals an additional 2x3 damage. I like that because that's earth. On attack, consume to 1 fire ether to deal a 5 damage hit and apply burn. Every 4 burn applied, generate fire ether. At the start of combat, applies redirect and shield self. Hold on. Mr. Richard D. Packer is not long for this world, I don't think. An elemental challenge. The Master Hand shall challenge. And successfully pass first try. Because he's the best. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Well, hello. What secret has been unveiled for the very first time? Finally. Huh? You were able to lift my illusion. Do not be frightened, please. I will not strike you. Your name is Sidekicks, right? How? Right. I have been observing you. You seem different from most Aethermancers, more connected to your monsters. Please, lower your guard. I will bring you no harm, neither to you nor to them. All right, and who are you? You don't seem to be a monster, none I've encountered before at least. You're able to talk, a right solely reserved for humans, monsterkin, and Aethermancers. Very observant, as expected. You can call me Lurker, if that helps. Lurker. Yes, Lurker, I was given that name once. I think it suits me. You were able to get past my illusion. How? What are you hiding? My monsters felt the illusory barrier. So did I. Through them, we combined our focus and were able to lift it together. Fascinating. Usually only monsters can sense the barrier but never cross it. From beyond, I'm able to study almost everything, such as your soul. You are the perfect candidate. For what? Testing your mind. I've always been fond of Aethermancer's ability to recall past lives, a library of memories. I've longed for someone to see through the veil, to overcome what is not there. Now that someone... now that you are able to lift my illusion, I want to find out just how wise, intelligent, and understanding you truly are. I will gift you some of my treasured teeth as mementos of our meeting. Lurker teeth received. Oh, thank you. Whenever you find me, seeing past my illusions, you'll receive more. Next time you find me, I'll have a question prepared. Answer correctly, and you'll receive additional ones. I look forward to our next meeting. Thank you for your time and mine. That was fun. The dreaded Tatzelworm. I fear the Tatzelworm. I don't know if I should, but I do. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pop him with the doggo. I say unfortunately because that means that we won't get the sidekick here. Which would have killed him. But Alas, poor Warlock. I think I'm just gonna... Whatever. Oh. I was just gonna kill the Tasselworm, but I don't think I'm going to. Hit me. Hit me with your best shabba-dum-ba-dow. Huh. Am I about to whip? Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. I'm never saying that again. Yeah. I thought about it. I gave it some consideration. Okay, team, we're gonna have to deal with the ooze very soon. Kind of like right now? Fantastic. I don't know why I had additional stagger there, but I'm just gonna take it. Ooze dealt with. This should give us some dodge for the attack that is impending, because then I'm going to suffer poison. Bonk. GG. No re. I like the hand. I like the master hand. Which was the first one you could play the master hand in? Debuff cleanse +1. Just passively? Huh. Ooh, heal. I took the heal skill, right? For best boy? I got healing +1, so this would actually be very good. Pedal spell. Yes, we're taking this. This cleanses debuffs and gives sidekick and does earth damage. I like it. So it was very obvious on the map where the secret was, but I couldn't get it from here. That's good to know. I was afraid they'd be kind of hidden and I'd have to actually, you know, use my eyes. We couldn't have that. I'd find a way to mess that up. I think I actually know what the fangs are for. There's a certain creature and has not been too inclined to speak with us, and I think now it might. Alright, who's in the box? It's Kuka and Kamiitachi. Oh, Kuka, though I love you. Not well, actually, she'd probably go really well with the Master Hand, wouldn't she? These are both very good. I'll take water. She'd probably go great with the Master Hands. They both have minions, although I'm not using the Master Hand's minion in any capacity. The Tatzelworms still frighten me. So I think we'll go deal with them. I fear no man. That thing. Sure. You could say that it is foolish of me to stagger the one that has the weakened. Maybe it is. Bump. But I digress. That is so much poison! Leave me alone! I think I can break the poison guy. I can. Oh. Then we will do that. Fantastic. So hopefully we'll kill the Tatzelworm just naturally. Who's is dead? Mr. Richard D. Packer took an awful hit. Oh, that's so much poison. This is why I chose the water. Okay, we can just straight up kill it. Boop, 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 boop. If we can get a lance, that'd be pretty cool. For some wild damage. We get 2 level ups next turn. A skill reroll. Some ether crystals. Okay, I'll take it. I was kind of hoping it would be another monster soul, but I will take the ether crystals. Happily. With a smile on my face. What's this? That looks secretive. I'm not sure there's only one secret per, area. I guess we can break the best boy. Though it pains me. Am I getting rid of the summon? I might be getting rid of the summon team. This might be a no summon extravaganza. Bonk. I'm not going to attack the other Richard D. Packers because they will gain power. So I'm going to use them to gain power. Instead. Okay. Am I about to... I'm about to do this, aren't I? Yep. I personally don't think the lance is going to be great for us, but it's okay. We could use it. I'm not opposed to the idea. The concept. That was so overkill. That was 10 over. By the way. I'm annoyed how warm it is. Holy heck. Are you okay, Mr. Richard D. Pecker? Alright, well. I like how much damage that was. Okay, unfortunately, Mr. Richard D. Pecker is in fact the weak link here, but he's holding on. Hit +1. Not too shabby. When a minion is summoned on another ally, summons a copy of it. Okay. That could be alright. Gains age or... Yep. Aging. Now, of course, we already have aging, but now this is going to generate wild ether when we age. And we age fast with the hands. Applies 3 burn. A free action. Alchemical charge could be okay. I want to try a burn build with the cock, but it takes a lot of pieces that you don't start with, and I don't like that. I mean, let's all be honest. I'm looking to get rid of Rick here as soon as possible. Am I just going to keep calling him different names that are appropriate for what he is? Maybe. But that's an excuse to get rid of him. Let's take Flashburn to set the stage for a burn build for him if he manages to not get the boot. But I want to make it very clear I'm interested in booting him. Oh. A void meteorite, a fragment of a dying star that has landed here. They are quite rare. Something must have pulled it here by force. Oh, so this grants an elemental affinity perk to one of your monsters. It will enhance a monster's basic attack to deal damage of the respective element and generate additional ether of said element. I think this affects sidekick attacks. What affinity do we want more of? I'm leaning towards winds. Well, right now we're generating extra wind because of Richard Deepecker. We could go water just because of how little of it we do actually produce. We have a lot of fire going on. If we do a burn build, it's going to need a lot of fire too. Is this happening? Is this actually happening? Am I about to do this? Really? For reals? I don't want to do water, even though I'm not currently using it. But Petal Spell is a very useful ability. And I currently have no other water generation besides the best boy every now and again. I talked myself into it. We're doing fire. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. We have bonus fire generation. It'd be really cool. There's an ability we can use to transform. Merchant, rare loot, or the witch. Oh, are we going witch? Ooh. I think we're going witch. This is a monster soul for temporary boon. We don't need a temporary boon. So at the witch, we might be able to roll away from the minion. The Warden, the Ooze, or the Lifebinder. Ah, the Warden could be fun. Power Nexus stacks with weakness application. Mr. Richard T. Becker, you might be out of the picture. He's earth and wind, right? I have so much wind. You know what? It is going to be the Warden. I even know exactly what I want to call you. Although I need to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Okay, I was thinking of the right thing, but it has a little more history than I expected. So this is the Warden. Oh, I can't rename him yet. Whenever this monster purges or steals ether, breaks one poison element on all enemies. Cleanse Corruption +2. At the end of your turn, this monster has less than 8 shields. Shield self equal to the difference. Well, that's that. Applies 4 weakness to target enemy. Heals all allies for 2/6. Okay. When damage against target enemy, purges 2 enemy ether. Yes, we're doing ball lightning because we're generating fire and a bunch of wind. It's perfect. Okay, so he's doing a lot of the purging. He's not necessarily here to tank at the moment. He's here to purge. So the Warden is going to be renamed Durandal. I sometimes spell with an E in the second A, but this is a legendary sword of a paladin from, like, the French Knights mythos or something. But when I first heard of Durandal, it was in a book. I can't remember what it's called now. It was a series. It was really cool. Maybe Future Faye will be able to fill me in. Maybe he'll forget. But there were 4 swords. Durandal, Excalibur, and 2 others. And they all represented the different elements. And in that book, Durandal represented the element of earth. And so it was immediately what I thought of. Wow, you've actually tamed the Warden, the guardian of Pilgrimage Path. I did that some time ago. Some say it is a manifestation of the monster deity's lingering presence on Terrastay. Okay, so we can reroll an action. I'm going to reroll. This may be foolish. I may regret this, but I'm going to roll off the minion. I never want to press the minion. Or do I? I am going to have a lot... No. No. Wind against all enemies. Applies 2 weakness to all enemies. Ooh. Shields all allies. applies age to all allies with age. Or the Wisp. Summons a minion, Wisp with 5 essence on target ally, shield generator +2, which means shield stuff at the start of turn. Deals fire, water damage against enemy, and +1 damage every stack of age. Done. I have a new minion. It's a better minion. It's a great minion. Is this the shiny Warden? Do we believe I'm going to find another memento before the 3rd biome? Yes. Yes, I do. I wholly and absolutely believe it. Alright. The heroic Warden. What you got, bud? Power Nexus, Hexing Strikes, rude. On every 4 attacks from allies, purges 1 enemy ether. Ooh, I want that. That sounds good. This looks like it hurts. Okay. I am going to use all of the ether in my repository to summon a Wisp. Which seems dumb. I'm stealing. What'd I steal? Fire! No, I stole an Earth. Which doesn't help me. Well, I get to do this, I guess. Then I can't do this. I kind of don't want to summon the Wisp because I'm about to get punched, which will remove some of its essence. You know? It's very unfortunate. I'm missing fire here. Generate some more Earth. Let us slow turn 1. Oh. Cool. Okay, so this turn is going to hurt a little bit, but we should be okay. We should be fine. Big chillin'. We're about to shatter him, so I think I am going to summon my Wisp. Good job. And then we're going to not only shatter him, but we're also going to purge his ether. Because screw you. Bump. Fantastic. He's not attacking me anymore. He is attacking the best boy. And we are just going to believe full hands on deck that we're going to find another memento before the 3rd zone. Whether we buy it from a merchant, pick it up off the floor, grab it from a reward, we're going to find one, believe it. And when I said I thought that was going to hurt, that hurt. In fact, it hurt so much I'm going to do this. I remembered it existed. Now we cleanse ourselves. And we beat the ever-living... Oh, yeah, that. That was very expensive to do, but I think it was worth it. Someone told me that you can block so much damage with weakness and purge, and I'm beginning to believe it. I'm beginning to believe. He purged my final ether team. And I did not generate overly helpful ones. But Durandal does what Durandal does. Turn the purge. Okay, this will generate 2 fire and 1 ether. Or water. Which will do nothing for me. This will generate 1 wind and 1 fire, which will do nothing for you. Cool. Alright. Dead turn, that's okay. We are going to generate some wild ether here. From the hand. I need more aging. That hurt a lot. There's my Wild Ether, and the boss is dead. Good talk, everyone. Oh. Oh. And we have ourselves a shiny Warden. A shiny Durandal. For what it's worth. Alright, best boy. On attack, allied minions gain +1 damage, +1 healing, and +1 shielding until the end of turn. Can stack. Yeah, see. As long as this minion has Sidekick, other allies gain +2 damage. I like this. I also like auto heal, because I think this will trigger off Sidekick. And we currently have no other form of healing. We got another whip. This runs into BDSM. Alright, Mr. Merchant, I need you to have a memento, okay? That's all I ask of you. Memento me. Fractured Ruins. They ever tell you how the name came to be? During Vigil's heyday, Monsterkin lived in splendor and unity. They were free, yes, but more than that, they were united. Developing their own culture, independent from humankind. As Vigil fell, this unity fractured, and Monsterkin spread to all corners of Terrastate. The Fractured Ruins are a symbol of Monsterkin history, you see. Cool. I like the rod. On single target attack, if the enemy has 6 or more ether, purchase 1 ether. On interrupt, applies power to self, debuff cleanse, chance to crits. You know, this might actually... I mean, it's on sale, so we'll give this to Durandal, who has a pretty good chance to interrupt. And I love the Rod of Commands. It is one of my favorite artifacts in the game. Done. It was pretty expensive, I will admit. Actually, this is a tough call, but let's all be honest, it's not. We're Aether's bringing. I feel a little bad for my friends, my allies, but okay, so the gargoyle is one of the creatures I haven't captured from this floor yet, but I need to save my thingies. I can't interrupt him. I guess I'm really only afraid of Nosferatu here. But he got weakened somehow. We'll purge some ether. Wait, the belt counts if I just hit someone who is interrupted? I thought you had to be the interrupter. That changes things. For the better, I think. Yeah, this is a problem. Uh-huh. I'm annoyed that I have to do this. But I think it is what must be done. I think it's a little early to be using a Rod of Command, but it's better than not using it and being swatted for... Who knows how much damage I take here. Alright, we'll purge some of their ether. And we will interrupt. Boom! $21 damage. Wow. Oh yeah, the gargoyle sidekicks, isn't he? Forgot about that. I like this. I like this a lot. Get the pedal going, I guess. There's a lot of shields that went there, but punch. Okay. We'll rip this. It's not going to interrupt and do AoE, but it is going to do a lot of damage. Or it is? Okay. Is this just... He lives at 1? No. The hands get him. Okay. Dr. Thans. Well, we might have a new carry team. I didn't expect Durandal to be doing so much work already. But here we are. Doing work. And you know what? I'll take it. So if we can find more ways to apply power, I think we have our key to success here. Retaliate. Shield self for 4. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanses the corruption. Whenever this monster purges or steals ether, breaks 1 poison ether on all enemies. Well, for every 3 ether purged or stolen by this monster, applies power to self. Power it is. And there's another blank memento. Sorry, Gargoyle, you died for nothing. Where's this ether portal? It's usually near the beginning, right? Usually stays in the car. Here we go. Generate 1 earth ether or 1 water ether. We'll generate earth. The drum. On support action, cleanse 1 debuff. Not doing any of that support. What is that? We're gonna take it. What is this? Oh, is it the secret unit for this floor? Well, at least I have 2 mementos. This is the Dark Elder. Feed the Void. Gains aging when another allied minion dies. Generates wild ether and applies X terror to the enemy with the lowest amount of terror, where X is the amount of age on this monster. So he's an aging and a minion monster. Interesting. That could be fun. Sacrifice the minion attached to target ally with the lowest essence. Shields all allies and heals all allies. Huh. Well, I currently have... I generated 0 wind ether. So I'm going to steal 1. Really? There you go. It was a little overkill to get what I wanted, but I got what I wanted, so... Oh, I can't do it this turn. That's fine. We'll do it next turn. I have such a slow start, but that's okay. We're building up to greatness. I don't like the book is doing stuff, but he is still weakened, so... Okay, so we're going to craft him this turn. Boom. The Dark Elder! And now we slam. Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. We'll try and purge some ether, I don't know. I hit him while he was weakened for a reason. We can break the book. who is buffing. We could do it next turn. That was a lot of fire damage. I like that. Respect that. This is close to a kill. Talk to the hand. Beautiful. Exact lethal. Perfectly calculated. Yeah, you can wild ritual all you want, but I'm coming for that booty. I'm a little concerned that they have their ability now, right? I think they do. Yep, they sure do. So you can break him. This will purge ether, and it will do a slight AoE. Is it really worth it? I'm about to take double. Double. Is there nothing I can do about this? No. Okay. We're getting bonked, team. I don't know if the Wisp is going to help us here, but... Ow. Alright. That was painful. We're taking 3 more damage here. But we are going to claim victory. Which is all that matters, you know? I knew the books were terrifying. What's worse than 1 book? 2 books. Alright, Master Hands. Heals all edge for 4. Again, we're not really... I mean, I'm generating a lot of fire ether, so this could be good. Don't care about that. And we can't really make use of this. I mean, we might be able to. Because we have the Wisp active. So maybe once the Wisp is low, we can dissolve it for random ether. I think I would rather take the Cleansing Flame. This is at least a self-heal, worst case scenario. I'm not happy with that level up, but... Talisman. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, turn mission chance to apply another stack of the same buff. Oh, sure. Also add health +5 and a chance to generate water ether. Why not? You know, one of these days I need to do an actual, like, shield build. That's kind of how you're intended to not take a bunch of corruption damage and die, but... Hey. Reinforcing it is my speciality. Can't... Okay. Can't see. Why is their name blacked out? We know what these are. Nosferatu is a great name for them, admittedly. I am a little annoyed. Oh, interrupt is when you take their... Like, you prevent their ability from going off. I see. I generate a bunch of fire ether, and I don't have enough. I'm going to have to auto-attack here. Yeah, okay. We're autoing away. Make sure we'll chomp him real good. Oop. Or we'll stagger him right now. We have to be very mindful of where our damage is going, I think. Where and when our damage is going. Power. Now see, this is a well-played situation. A GG no re, if you will. Can't help but notice you didn't apply any weakening to the best boy. Maybe it's because he's the best boy. It's hard to say. I'm trying to interrupt this. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. I stole your ether. I stole your ether too. Okay, so the bell is kind of perfect as long as I know how to use it. The fact that that's wild damage is actually crazy. Very helpful, but crazy. Rude. Best boy. Tromp him up. Alright, GG. I just need to find a way to get the Warden sidekick, and we'll all have sidekick. We'll all be sidekicking each other. We're running it back. Heals target ally, applies temporary power. Okay. Damage against target enemy on interrupt applies sidekick 2. Applies sidekick to self on interrupt applies power to allies. Wait a minute. So, are you telling me that the on interrupt tag triggers when an enemy is interrupted? No questions asked? Like, you don't have to be the... We'll take Comet Rush. We'll give it a shot. You don't have to be the interrupter to make it happen. And every turn applies 1 temporary power and heals for self for 3. Ooh, psychic damage +1. And fire generator. Okay. The puppy doesn't have... Or best boy doesn't have any support skills anyway, so, like, there's no point. Money, rare item, or YOLO NPC. Money is kind of tempting, but I think we'll just take the YOLO NPC. We could use money for a lot of things, but... And we're holding on... Oh, it's... Hey, look, it's you. I believe you should consider joining Sidekicks. It is a marvel of progress among all of Tadastay. A nation ruled by wisdom and conscience. It was founded by Aethermancers, sure, but the ruling council now consists of a mixture of Aethermancers, humans, and monster kin. I'll think about it. Sounds a lot like no, if you ask me. So he can upgrade these. I actually didn't know that. I'm kind of annoyed that I got both of the Aethermancer whips and not the Rod of Command, but we take what we can get. So we're getting plus 1 max charge, and we're refreshing the charges. We have an Aethermancer whip that's out of charges, and now it has returned. I can whip all sorts of... Excuse me. Thank you. I can whip all sorts of things. Team. All of this alarms me. I should have gone for a jump on the Mephisto, but I have the high ground and I can jump. Those are some very awkward... Wait a minute. I can turn one Comet Rush. Let's use our mana a bit wiser, shall we? Terror? Rude. Okay. I fear the Mephisto. And I think I'm going to rush him next turn if I can. Rude. Graciously, everyone's attacking something different. So that's working out pretty well for me. I'm one fire ether short of... Oh, nope, we're good. Would I like to just kill the Mephisto? Yeah, I would. Power for everybody! Huzzah! That heal on swing was such a good idea. More power. Greater power. It looks like this didn't go off. Maybe it does have to be the reason. Oh my. Team are getting blasted again. There's not a lot I can do about it either. Well, I think there's only one thing we can do, team. We can take it like men. Like men in tights. Alright. May the Golden Throne protect us. He does have 4 weakness, that's worth noting. Not only was it worth noting, it was great for us. That 4 weakness. I am very tired of him getting a bunch of shields, though, so I think it's time we end this. That is so much damage. But I think we're kind of just doing damage, you know? We're getting up there. I almost couldn't kill him. Almost. Health +5 for best boy level 3. Steal 2 enemy ether and apply sidekick. Purchase 2 enemy ether, heals all allies for 5. On interrupt, applies temporary power to all allies. Damage against target, apply redirects. I mean, I feel like Stolen Gemstone is just so on the nose for this run that I have to take it. I like that. I don't like the -6 HP. Unfortunately, because it's common, I think we're going to have to scrap it. Monster Soul. I mean, Durandal is part of the team now. Is it Durandal or like Durandal or something? I don't know. Also, I was told that the Shambler is strong. In fact, I was told that he was so strong that I would get so addicted to using him that I would have to find a reason not to use him. Which, you know, It came from a reliable source, so I trust, but I have to verify. I was kind of hoping he'd pop up in one of our earlier selections, but you saw how that fiasco went. Am I going to have to heal with the flask? You don't. There's a lot of buffing going on. I'm contemplating whether to capture the gargoyle, and I think the answer is no. Still. Let's remove my corruption. No. Oop. I think I have to hold the memento. I just noticed how much health he has. What? Excuse me? Well, we have a lot of ether, so you know what that means. Time for unlimited power. Also, I don't like you doing that, so don't do it. I think we can believe in the hand, right? The hand's gonna punch the gargoyle to death. Punch. Nice. I'm holding the memento. It must be held. Kamiros has turned out to be pretty good. I wasn't sure how the best boy would work out, but if you told me he was going to do everything, I don't know if I would have believed you. Gain aging. For every 4 aging triggers an attack against all enemies with 2 earth water hits. Damage of each hit equal to the amount of age on this monster. Every 4 age, an ally cleanses 4 debuffs from them and applies age to them. Oh, on an ally. Would this affect him as well? I go to Sick Decay. I don't know if Golden Age would trigger on him. This could actually be better than Talisman. Kind of annoying that the on interrupt isn't a 100% chance, but okay. Take this. We did lose 5 HP, but a Soul Altar. Nope. I don't need no temporary buff. I am a strong, independent Aethermancer. Ooh, another one of those. It's easy to break the Nosferatu, but this guy alarms me, so we'll go with him. I think Mephisto is scarier. Wait, is it the shiny elder? Huh. Strange things do happen. I think we'll just start reducing everybody's, poise, I think it's called. Unfortunately, we're 1 age away from, AoEing. I might have to flask here, we'll see. I need to generate 1 earth. We do get an interrupt here if we wanted it. This is not helping me generate an earth either. I can whip him. None of these generate an earth ether. So that triggered the belt, I think. I'm trying to think how this guy's losing 1 here, and I think it's from the hand. So I need to hit him. Then we trigger the attack from Best Boy, and then we give him the hand. Okay, yeah. And decay. Interesting. And now the hands? Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. It is the Shiny Elder. Do we believe... Will the merchant always carry a blank memento? Can I get a shiny if I don't? When another allied minion dies, generate wild ether and apply X burn to the amount, or to the lowest amount of burn will actually age on this monster. I like that one better. It doesn't require me to sacrifice something. I feel like I shouldn't get a shiny version of a monster I haven't used. This looks like a nightmare. I'm in. Team, I really want to capture this thing. I really want to. I wanna be a Super Saiyan. I think we kill with the hand and decay. Oh, decay only triggers every 4, right? It doesn't trigger right away. I'm going to restrain myself. I'm going to practice restraint. Discipline. Hone your mind. Talk to the hands. Nosferatu lived at 1. Nice terror. Get punched in the face. That was tough. That was tough, team. I wanted it. Defense +1 for level 3 Durandal. For every 3 power applied to allies, generate 1 random ether. Ooh, for every 100 healing of your allies, apply 2 power to each ally once per combat. Sidekick kits. Or something attack from allies deal 2x2 damage hits. Make it double. Prepare for trouble! And make it double. Okay, we have a number of monsters sold now, so we will release this. I don't really need them anymore. We have our team comp. I just need to keep 1, you know, like, in case, worst case scenario, something falls over. Because the Master Hand is building up a lot of corruption. Boss time! Merchant, witch, or item. So the witch might be able to help us cleanse corruption if we reject one of her items. The merchant could give us a memento. We have a merchant right after the boss, and it's not like we're rich or anything. We could maybe YOLO Durandal up to level whatever is next. It's just 5 gold for Hello. I was wondering, you're a regular visitor to Pilgrim's Rest, but you don't live or have a place to stay there, right? Yes, that is correct. We only come by temporarily for our business. Where do you spend most of your day, then? Where do you sleep? Well, yeah. Sully and I don't feel at home anywhere outside of the Fractured Ruins. You know that's bad for you, right? Why? Oh, you mean because of the void? Don't worry, Sidekicks. Many things are known to us. No memento. Ooh, the hourglass is good, though. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, chance to apply another stack cannot trigger with self. Ooh. That could be free weakening. 25% chance. Increases damage of fire hit and then generate additional water either. But I don't crit either. This is okay, but also not great. I think we'll want to skip on this. What's your scepter do? Sidekick damage and fire generator? Alright. We get one YOLO and we whiffed it. Okay, good job. No shiny star spawn today, team. The Hourglass of Undoing is so good, though. It'll help us a lot in the next zone, I think. The Void has chosen Earth. Okay. Now, this may come as a surprise to you. But I don't particularly care. Yoink. Please doing something useful. 2 fire. Excellent. I'll cleanse myself. Great. Not the best turn 1, but a turn 1. We're also able to yoink some of the ether. If I yoink an ether every turn, will he be able to do his thing? Oh, probably. He just generated a absolute monster load. Water. This doesn't interrupt. That does, though. Okay. Unfortunately, I could have used that. I guess I'm stealing again. Nice. I needed that to generate more age for the hands. Boop. One weakness. That would have been the only benefit of the skull, really. So we're purging ether with the Warden. We're stealing it with the whip. And that's it, really. Nice decay. Big damage, big interrupt, big power. To the team. Oop. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get a sidekick here, but I need another wind ether. These refresh, so I can just afford to rip them. This is the final fight, after all, for this biome. Okay. We can steal some ether here. Because we're at 4 age, there's no point in using my wind. Well, there's not much of a point of using my wind ability. The point would be to do wind damage. Ow. Best boy. I swear, if he dies here, I'm going to be so sad. So let's make sure he doesn't. Wait, hold on. I don't think I can steal anything worthwhile here. So he will be healing. There's a buff in town I can get to let that heal 20 as well, which is probably worth it, honestly. I think I'm just going to rip this for the damage. I don't have any debuffs, so I think we just do this for the damage as well. Okay. I don't think there's any benefit for me, like, holding out anything here. He's so close to death. I really hope this doesn't kill me. This is a lot of damage on Heroic. We are weakening him, which is nice. Okay. Oh, Taranto! He lived! For the record, let the record show he would not have survived if I did not take... I don't think there's any way he could kill me here, but just in case. He would not have survived if I didn't have that shield talent. Oh, Durandal, my goat. That shield talent saved his life. Oh. On attack, apply 2 weakness to target enemy. Nice. Whenever this monster purges or steals ether, breaks 1 poison of the same element on all enemies. On every 4 attacks from allies, purge 1 enemy ether. Yes. Summon minion, win essence, shield all allies, applies age to allies with age. Win against all damage, apply 2 weakness on enemies. This could be good. We're using weakness as some of our defense here. I might need this. The plus 5 max HP is also, of course, just good. I think I'm taking this, honestly. The Cleansing Flame was just kind of like a standby. Epic Armor. At the start of your turn, shield self for 4. Wind damage plus 1. Initial shield plus 5. Minion damage plus 1. Alright. Congratulations, hand. An occult ritual circle. Definitely a recent addition to its environment. It is dedicated neither to soul nor to the monster deities. The absolute nature of the Forbidden Fortress has made it a perfect hiding place for unheard of religious groups that prefer to remain unheard of. Well, my friends, we have officially made it farther than I have ever been on heroic difficulty. Truthfully, I'm satisfied. Usually, I know this place inside and out. All the shortcuts and hidden paths. But now, with the Void, everything is all shaken up. And it changes all the time, too. Can't buy anything. Like Memento. Combat Cleanse Corruption. So we YOLO and XP? Okay. Envoy. Epic loot. Let's talk to the knight. We haven't had a chat with Sir Tiberian since he entered our since he came to the city. So I need to capture 1 monster here, and we have 2 mementos. Is this a... Go away. Okay. Oh. What are you? Have I been ambushed before here? That felt weird. There are Naga, which terrify me. These things scare the living daylights out of me. The Jinn. When 9 ether consumed by allies applies dodge to this monster. Each attack consumes a dodge. Gain 30% critical chance with 3 crit damage. On dedicated support action, applies 1 force target ally and 1 force itself. Interesting. I would like some wind. Can I yoink some wind from one of you? You. I'd like some more wind, but this will do. gonna steal some of your ether. Well, this hasn't gone at all how I expected, but, here we are. Oh. Good stagger. Enter from the belts. Talk to the hand. Oh, no, we're not even talking to the hand yet. So these Naga, I don't know what it is exactly, but they have an attack that just does like a gazillion damage. I think they need to buff themselves for... No, I think it's that. Yeah. 1/20 damage against target enemy, plus 5 damage every stack of 4, steals 5 additional damage if the target has shields. So that's terrifying. So I kind of want to do this. It's all my wins. I don't like that. I like this. Let's keep the best boy safe. And then we'll also punch with the hand because it'll bring us to 3 age, so we start talking to the hand as well. I don't need to cleanse, so we'll just nibble. We'll start nibbling you, I guess. Talk to the hand. Almost got a kill there. See, when you don't let them do their abilities, they don't do any damage. What a novel concept. There's decay. I just realized I didn't capture the gen, I just killed it. We'll capture a Naga. Okay, that meets our legal obligation here. Holy damage. So now we can kind of just vibe. I love the water ether. Ether spring. Plus 2 corruption cleanse, just like at the end of turn? Huh. Apply psychic to self, free action. Well, that's fun. Damage can target enemy, heals self. Snow mark. 2/8 heal is nutty. And it's a 2/5 shield. It's a redirect. So we are going to... We'd heal somebody and then we put a, like, taunt on them. I don't hate this idea. I hate that it's a full action, but it's a very powerful full action. This is also pretty good. I need to heal myself. I mean, this would heal me... If I'm low, this would heal me for so much. Am I still the only source of water damage? I think I am. Okay, so my skills are full. I haven't used Aqua Pounce in a while. Because if I'm Aqua Pouncing, I want a Petal Spray. What Petal Spell? Spell? I am the only source of water damage. I think I'm going to take Blood Drain just because it's so many attacks. This could probably fully purge someone right away. And again... If Best Boy's getting, you know, bibbity bonked. Was there a hidden area in the second zone? I don't think there was there?
You really found me again. Congratulations. As promised, here is your reward.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming back. Glad to see I piqued your interest.
I have to say, you are highly unusual. And yes, fascinating. You mentioned that you'd ask a question next time we met.
Indeed, I've thought of one. A rather simple one to start with. What is a wild ether made of?
The void.
Correct. Wild ether is an amalgam of all ether, just as white is a combination of all colors. Most of the time, it remains wild ether only for a short period before breaking apart, releasing its 4 core elements within. To fabricate wild ether, one must first create void, as void melds all ether together, forming a pure, albeit unstable, concoction. Some, therefore, believe that void itself is actually the purest form of ether. As expected of an Aethermancer such as yourself, here is your reward. I'm looking forward to our next encounter.
Thanks, bud. One of Vigil's magical creations, a fruit which allows one to cultivate their own innate abilities. Okay, we get to choose who gets a dedicated skill. I feel like everything's going pretty well. I just want to age faster. So we're going to try and do that. Like, literally, if I could just age a little bit faster. Those are Tatzelfirm. Fire, water. I might be able to literally blood drain these in one turn if I pounce on them now. I'm so scared. Both the Medusa and the Tatzelfirm terrify me. There's also level 3 Tatzelfirm, or, you know, 3rd biome Tatzelfirm. Maybe we should put some respect on their names, honestly. Man, I have no ether of any kind. Why are you acting twice? What are you doing? That one's doing a firestorm. And then he's applying poison to all monsters. Gross. New idea. Look away for what I must do. It pains me, but it must be done. Cool. I'm gonna steal your thing. Okay. You know, all things considered, this could have been so much worse. We were able to strip them all of their ether and prevent any awful shenanigans. And this turn, we're gonna pop off, I hope. That's the plan anyway. I'm gonna one-shot this bitch. Power for everyone! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This would have been an argument. Well, actually, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'll try it. Oh, I'm going to kill one. That's helpful. Oh. That's certainly one way to deal with this. And look how slowly I aged. I want to age faster. Oh my goodness. I can't even science my my blood drain thing. In hindsight, that might have been a bad idea. It might have been a poor choice. Oh well. Okay. That double trigger side kick. Oh, doesn't matter. He got crumped. Either way. Must age faster. Whenever an enemy's weakness is consumed, heals the ally with the lowest health for 3. Ooh. Endless endurance. For every 3 aging, applies redirect and shield self. That is so terrifying. I think we're interested in healing Hex. Because we do a lot of random weakening. Retaliate. Triggers a 2x4 earth water damage. Attack the enemy. Attack against the enemy. Free action. Free action to steal an enemy ether. Water earth damage against target enemy. Deals additional 2x3 damage if the enemy has weakness. That's nice. This deals a little less damage from Stone Punch if they don't have weakness, but I think it's better? Best boy gain 1 XP. I like how the Master Hand is just ahead of everybody. It's very lore accurate. There you are.
Now that is a mighty sight to behold.
Are you talking about the Warden?
Yes, your Warden looks like a true protector. Nature's unfiltered power against all who dare to intrude. And if tamed, is someone you can truly rely upon. It is good to have allies like that around. When things cut close, you know you can count on them. And that is what is most important.
So we have 2 choices here. We can trade an item for an epic equipment, or we can refuse for 20 golds. I think we're going to refuse. We got pretty lucky with the scepter. This is a pretty chill encounter, I think. You could probably do better than the armor on Master Hand, but gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go. No. I really want turn 1 to be a Zephyr Punch, like, almost every time. Yoink. Alright. Chill turn 1. Chill turn 1. We have 3 weakness on the Sphinx. So I could bop it. Bop it! I felt like I dated myself with the last like title thumbnail with a I'm a fire in my laser. That's an old meme. I totally can. Alright. And now I'm referencing the Bop It thing. Not even the Bop It thing, the Bop It commercial. There are limits for our recklessness. Cool. Decay. 3 damage. This should give us power, right? Maybe. Science? Yeah, no. No, it did not. It was a lot of damage, though, so that's nice. That's right, best boy. You tear that cat apart. You tear that pretender apart. There can be only one Koka. Redamage. We captured the Naga, right? So we don't have to capture anything here. So I'm not gonna. I don't particularly care for the Amites, at least on paper. Maybe someone can convince me they're fantastic, but as it stands. Fucking rude? Well, they just did almost 50 damage to me, so maybe... maybe there's something there that I'm not aware of. I am aware that I'm going to have to kill this, kind of like right now. Oh, that's steel. I want this. Yeah. Because this is steel and deal damage. Or, well, purge. Get owned. Get riggedy wrecked. This guy might die. I don't have any power stacks on the hand. I think he's not gonna die. I know the Amit are weird in that they don't actually heal from regenerates. He did die. I attacked twice. They need to do something to heal, and I don't know what that something is. Go, Durandil. Show them your wrath. I just need to survive, and I feel like if we can survive the final encounter until Durandil's all pumped, then we're going to be fine. Every 3 power applied to allies, generate 1 random ether. Whenever an ally triggers Sidekicks, shield both attackers for 2. For every 15 heal this monster receives or applies to allies, apply a Sidekick to self. Ooh. We heal a sizable amount. Power generator also could be really helpful because Durandil is generating a lot of power, so we could generate a lot of random ether, and we could just keep ripping the abilities. We don't have a lot of ether right now, so we're going to go with that one. Cleanse, crit, sidekick. No, go away. Crit is a hard sell for me. If it's not literally force, which is a buff that guarantees that your next attack is a crit, or... yeah, force, pretty much. We could go visit the chef, who could give us a lot of worthiness. Or we could visit an Aether Spring, which is what we're doing. What you got? Your monster gains +1 earth damage, lasts until the end of the run, or +1 water damage. Earth damage all the way. A Fountain of Equivalent Exchange. Give gold for Aether Crystals. 15 gold for 50 Aether Crystals. Roguelike resources. The hand is spazzing out. Oh, hey. Garden Protector, a magical plant grown by the former caretakers of the Garden District. So we can we can sacrifice 2 monster souls, of which we have 3, to fully cleanse one of our monster's corruption. Ooh. Ooh. I think we're going to have to scrap this, because the Scepter got even better now that we have the healing trait. The Naga scare me. He did generate some Wind Ether, which is nice. Unfortunately, I have to choose between the good thing and the really good thing. Bonk. Alas, poor Warlock. Why is this? Oh, I purged. Great! None of them are doing anything turn 1. Unfortunately, did I pick the healing thing, or did I pick the... I think I picked the... No, I picked the ether. Right? I did. I did not. I picked the power generator. Well, okay. I want to Soundwave. I also want to do this. This is good too, though. It's fantastic, in fact. I don't know why I'm purging with the Master Hand, but I'm not going to ask questions. Whatever I'm doing is working. I'm pretty sure this doesn't apply power. I kind of want to science it, though. But it's so much ether. Yeah, whatever. Okay, it does not. I figured it wouldn't. But I had to check. Good puppy. Lots of random healing from attacks and from weakness being consumed. All good. All good. There's Decay. Here's Drain. I was right. It's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Then we'll bonk this guy. I missed, but then he died. Ball lightning, bibbity bobbity zappity. Easy GG. And since they have weakness, bonk. That was like 70 damage right there. Easiest 70 damage of my life. Actually, it could have been like 100. I didn't quick math quite so well. Thank you, resources. We're rich. By the way, I am going to sacrifice monster souls to cleanse corruption. In case you were curious. Bows. I guess the Medusa frightens me the most of this. This is not a very terrifying comp, though. I also have all the monsters here, so I can't capture anybody. As it turns out, it would have been perfectly fine for me to be a Super Saiyan. Oh well. No one wants to give me a wind either, huh? Fine. I'm doing this just for the aging. I don't like that she has 2 force already. Lay back down, kitty cat. Ow. You leave the best boy alone. Okay. Here we go. Unlimited power.
Unlimited.
Unfortunately, he had consumed his weekend, but that's okay. That's alright. Okay. Magnifique. Talk to the hands. Magnifique. You got some wild combos going on here. I don't like that. But I think they're all dead, so I don't think I care that much. Alright, we'll sound wave for some weakening. That'll also get rid of the Medusa. We'll get some boons on Durandal, who's going to bonk this thing into oblivion. Boop. And then, you finish that off. Talk to the hand. Oh, it doesn't kill, though. It's fine. We'll kill next turn. Oh, just kidding. We'll sidekick it. Easy. This is comboed well together. Retaliate. Shield self for 3. For every 25 shield applied to this monster, applies power to self. We are shielding. Whenever an enemy is staggered, consumes all stack of weakness on them to generate wild ether for each one. We're going flawless defense. If this monster has 3 or fewer age stacks, apply age to it, otherwise generate wild ether. Free action for wild ether. What are my current skills? I think it's going to be over Soundwave, team. I'm not finding an opportunity to use Soundwave as often as I would like. Ah, let it go. That would have been helpful with the weakness stuff, but... Well, that was it, team. Yes, boy. We're going into the hand boss with 0 corruption. I don't want to think that hard, if I'm being honest. And the witch makes me think kind of hard sometimes.
I must admit, Sidekicks, I have been watching you and your monsters fight. Amazing how your monsters assist each other in combat like valiant sidekicks. I wish I had such a trusty sidekick myself.
All right. Money it is. We're going to have so much gold going into the final boss. All right, hand. It's hand-on-hand violence. No shiny hands. Do I want to consume all of the earth? I don't. Definitely want to do this. I guess I can whip him. I saw the opportunity to interrupt and I liked it. Alright, sure. I'll free action age up. We'll get some free damage here with sidekicking. I managed to purge almost all of its ether. And I still got the chance to age again. Cool. Turn 1, we're 3 age. We can start talking to the hands. He's cleansing it. It's rude. How dare you cleanse my weakness? There's decay. We have enough ether for the wombo combo of the gods. We just need a little more earth damage first, which I guess is going to come from here. And we're going to give the honor of the break to the best boy. Gonna apply weakening on me, bro? Yes, he is. He's gonna mass weaken me. He cleansed my weakness. Rude. I can do that too, right? Kind of. Alright. I'll steal your ether. That's 2 wind for the good guys. Which, of course, I mean me. And we purge the rest out of him. We can use this opportunity to generate some wild ether. We could do a big bonkening. Are we going to bonk, or are we saving this? I think we're saving it. Okay. We can save it. Free weakness applications. Pretty good with the Warden. Who could have guessed? He's summoning. And now he's 100-handing. Rude. How dare you go for the best boy. Okay, we're out of whips. But we're not out of tricks. I think I'm summoning the Wisp. I think I'm doing this too. He's now wind, water, so we will do this. This will heal us to full, I think, pretty much. We could even do it again. Do we want to summon our own Wisp? Not opposed to it. We can go for the Purge here. We could try a double Purge. That might get him to not do this. Yeah. Double Purge it is. Magnifique. mean, I can do some damage to him. But I kind of feel like I'm better off just doing a basic attack here. Alright, shields up. Got 2 hits in. Kind of wish I had more ways to accelerate my age at this stage. Alright, we're popping our amulet here. Or the what's it called? Hourglass, that's what it's called. This thing. This will full heal the best boy, and also prepare him for the breakening. So I guess this is a good time, as good a time as any to summon the Wiz. Oh, he's gonna have just enough ether for this. Okay. This is fine. I think we got it, team. He has a massive amount of HP, but I think we got it. If the hand is almost 1,000, will Chernobog have 1,000? I think he will. Well, my friends, we have reached critical mass. There is no mercy. +20 power on Durandal. And we just got +5 max HP. Or we're about to, anyway. Best boy joins level 9. It might be a good idea to get Snow Charm. So what will we Snow Charm over? I mean, Blood Rush has been good, but Snow Charm would be probably more helpful, honestly. I enjoyed this, though. I enjoyed this quite a lot. But I think Snow Charm would be more helpful. Chromatic Scroll +1. I don't know what that does, but we're gonna find out. Alright, we're going into this with 106... 109 gold. Zero corruption. 77 HP, 77 HP, 75. You and your monsters, Sidekicks. Your bond seems just as strong as the ones between me and my associate, Sally. Feels almost like being part of a greater shared mind, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. That could be good. Ooh, the chromatic... Oh, the chromatic scroll is break poise? This boss is so dead. This boss is so cooked. The scepter has just been perfect. But we might want this instead. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the booties. I don't know why I took the monster soul. Alright, the goal is to get Durandal up to level 9. We're not gonna make it. No. Alright, team. The final test awaits us. We've finally made it back. I can still feel Chernobog I need to reach them again. Now on heroic difficulty. Brace yourselves. For evil comes. Will he have something to say now that I'm threatening him in a heroic difficulty? Dun dun dun.
We will never have a true conversation.
We need to stop this void. You could help us. Dun dun dun.
You have overstepped your place, Sidekicks. Let us right this wrong once and for all.
Alright. I tried. Alright. I should probably read what the boss does in case he has an extra heroic affix, which he probably does. This is the hand. This limb is immune to damage, cannot gain buffs or debuffs, can be knocked out for 3 turns. I believe that's correct. That is the same as normal. Eldritch Horror. Yes, you're aging. You have bonus terror application. Reach 5 ether, apply shield and shields all allies. Is this new? Whenever an ally attacks an enemy with 5 or more terror, applies power to that ally. Peak Calamity. That's a fun name. It is wind. Wind. Heckin' wind. And annoyingly, he has applied his corruption, his filth. Cool. Boop. Boop. He does have over 1,000 hit points, by the way. Does that end the corruption? It does. Very nice. So we can echo here and steal some ether. Oh, he has 5 weakness. I should have gone for it, honestly. I should have done the earth thing. Well, we're trying to get through the wind stuff. Corrupt someone else so the hand can age. Do it. You know you wanna. Not the hand. Great. Thank you. Oh, that's wind now. Actually, that works out just fine. Because I can do it this way. Great. I have so much ether too, I can just do this. We get an interrupt, which is our power for the whole team. Durando gets an extra hard on. And because weakness is in play, oh, we have even more damage. And more interrupts. And more greatness. $150 HP down. We can do this, team. Don't punch me, bitch. Oh, his hands are back. Why does that one have 51 HP? That feels unfair. You know? Well, that's okay. Let's start generating some ether. Can we, like... Oh, this will do, right? This will stagger, which is an interrupt, which will give us all power. That's at 6, and then you can... Giggity wrecked. And then you can interrupt by punching him in the face. Slow. Love. Slow. Ow. That guy has a lot of ether. Oh, hey. Your hand is back. It's fire. Well, that's pretty convenient. This is why the chromatic orb is so good. Or the chromatic scroll, excuse me, is so good on this fight. Yeah, I'll summon the wisp, sure. I have six age. She'll start doing stuff. And we'll steal your ether too. Come at me. His other hand should grow back this turn. I need to listen to that song again. Slow Love Slow. It's such a great song. That sounds bad. It was pretty painful. Alright. Corrupted ether on you again. It is once again fire, though. It's not. It's like you're not learning your lesson here, bud. Like, okay, you corrupted me. Aha! And that's what it got you. Need fire. What's ironic? Yeah, sure. Kind of unfortunate it plays out this way, but you know what? We'll take it. I wanted to interrupt with the lightning ball, but a stagger is a stagger is a stagger, you know? Like, we just take that. Boop, 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 doop, boop. Purge that ether. What was that sound effect? Ah. Well, do I lightning ball? Beautiful decay. That was actually the perfect time for decay. Sure. This will kill him, which should trigger the AoE. Not an impressive AoE, mind you, but an AoE. Or not. That's cool too. Looks like we have some big damage coming at the best boy. But we'll just cleanse ourselves here. Cleanse a little bit. Get a sidekick thing going. Do a punch-a-row. Perfect. He still has a big hit coming at the best boy, but I think he'll be okay. A little bit of pain. 13 terror! 18 terror. Okay, that's a lot of terror. Okay, we have corrupted ether on the best boy, and it is wind, which is fine. Because we can punch it. And I think we will simply... Wait a minute. Okay, this'll do. I am going to take this opportunity to drop the wisp. I wish I could Petal Cleanse here, but it'll be okay. We can do it next turn. I am alarmed by how much Doom I have. And by Doom, I mean Terror. But I also have 9 Age, so I feel like things are going okay. All right. We kind of have to wrap this up right quick, you know? Okay. And I think we're gonna take it. I think we're just gonna commit here. I think it is time. Arguably the time has passed, but why does it heal so little? Okay. Do we just believe that Durandal will survive this attack? I could heal him, I suppose. Gonna steal his ether. Triggered the sidekicks. Now we get an idea of what our true damage looks like, which is not enough. But even if Durandal falls here, which I don't think he will, because he got a bunch of support healing and those shields, even if he falls, we should kill next turn. Literally at 5. Literally at 5! Nope! The Wisp! My first heroic victory! Yes! First try! What's your worthiness 4 level up? Oh, they're not going to tell me. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it's great. Thank you, Mr. Richard D. Pecker. You were a vital substitute until Durandal came in. Oh, I meant to try capturing him. I know you can't. But I meant to try capturing him. I just got so focused on killing him that I forgot. Yes! Victory! And I believe...
You must think that my armor is made of Aetherium, don't you?
Yeah?
I knew it! One might expect it to be so. Sadly, I have yet to find a single equipment forged of Aetherium. There should be some in the Holy City. It is where Aetherium was first invented, after all.
Boom. Garden District, Hidden Monster. There's also the Shifted Monster Finder, which doubles the chance of encountering shifted monsters. I suppose we could get that. Have them all. And the moment I've been waiting for. Nah. You. Yes? Those are cool teeth. You mean these teeth? Thanks. Gimme! I'm sorry? Gimme! Come on! Whoa, hold on. Please. These are mementos for me. I can't just give them away. Trade! I'm very good with crafts. I've got many stuff too. I can improve town. Improve the town. Yes, improve town. There are quite a few spots that could benefit from it. Would you be willing to... Yes! And all you'd like to have in return are the lurker's teeth, right? Whoa. Lurker. This is a big fish. Very big. Yes! Okay, then. We have a deal. Yay! No, gimme. Wait, before we trade, what's your name? Ivy. Nice to meet you, Ivy. I'm Steve! All right. So, we can improve the town. There's not a whole lot of descriptors here. We can get the huge sword. Stone stacks have been purchased. Whatever that means. More envoy books or yarrows. I don't know what a yarrow is. I'm taking the sword. Okay. I don't know what that was for. Quite a lot of Monsterkin know about the cults of Ether. Or at least they know the name, and that it's some kind of secret religion that's been around for ages. I don't know much about it myself, to tell the truth. I never paid much attention to matters of belief. It's been around since the Dark Ages. Humankind ruled over Monsterkin, and Soul ruled over humankind. I believe it was a way for the enslaved Monsterkin to view their own plight from a more detached perspective. Humankind, Soul, even Tedesday itself. They are all insignificant in the grand scheme of Ether, Cosmos, and Void. But I'm sure that creepy merchant can tell you more about that. So we got the Dark Elder. So I'm just missing the Gargoyle from this zone. And we got the Naga. This monster has one or more force. It evades the first hit of each enemy attack and has retaliates. Okay. Ah, yes, yo. It's 200 to bond with my goats. Whenever damage is dealt to this monster's shield, deals a combined water-wind hit to the attacker for that much damage. Yeah, he's the best. Is there anything else I want to spend my mana on?
I've heard you've been using monsters with a bit of age on them. Is that true, son?
Yes. Some of them are actually quite old. Why do you ask?
I think you've made a fine choice taking them along. There's wisdom in age, and knowledge brings power. I would have denied it to my younger years, though, especially in front of the older folks. But now at my age, I can safely say I just didn't want them to be right.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think we'll take the merchant upgrade. Does this mean that I'm skipping out on Jotun? I'm sorry. Don't worry, we'll get him. I wanted to mention something I haven't mentioned earlier, regarding Master Hand. Oh, do tell. This isn't the first Master Hand I've guided. I've had one before, quite a few years ago. Interesting. Hecatoncheires are quite rare, as far as I know. Only 3 have been documented so far, at least recorded to Aquilus records. Makes sense. I've wandered quite far from civilization in search of undiscovered monsters to guide towards ascension. Hecatoncheires was one of them. I remember it vividly like it was yesterday. Standing on a mountain cliff, I could see its entirety, towering over the ocean. It granted me a full view of its body, right as it started ascending. Fully materializing takes an unthinkable amount of power from Hecatoncheires, so this was its last parting gift to me, its last breath before departing. I deeply treasure that memory. You truly are an outstanding Aethermancer. If you'll ever find the time, could you perhaps visually capture that moment for me? I'd love to, but maybe later. We have more pressing matters. Certainly. Thank you in advance. Oh, hey, there's the death save. So once per run, if one of the Aethermancer monsters would die, it gets saved from death and is set as 25% HP, rounded up. We also get a soul start. I think this was the other thing I was missing, right? Whenever you use Crabamento, you gain 1 soul. Void Blitz and Void Parry poise damage increased by 1 per completed biome. That is good. Wow, these are expensive too. Okay. Well, let's get a soul start. And we might as well get the Monster Flask upgrade. Alright, well that was a very good run. Does that mean that what I think it means?
Oh, yes it does.
So, in the demo, I thought Heroic was the highest difficulty. I think in the demo, Heroic was the highest difficulty. And like I said, I never beat it in the demo. This was a first for me. I am very proud of myself, just in case you're wondering. But now we have unlocked the ultimate difficulty. As far as I'm aware, Mythic is the hardest difficulty. And I will not be challenging this anytime soon. I want to have a full 5 worthiness team to go into this. Because corruption of monsters counters 99%, that hasn't changed. Each enemy monster has an additional trait, that hasn't changed. Regular enemies have 30% higher health. Bosses have 70% higher health. That's horrifying. And, to make matters worse, enemies deal +1 damage in the second biome and +2 damage in the third biome, Regular enemies have +1 poise, bosses have +2 poise, and bosses have yet another additional trait. And for all that hard work, we get plus 40% worthiness. Maybe not worthiness 5, but worthiness 4 at least to go into this. So we'll keep dancing around heroic a little bit, get a feel for the increased HP, because normal is just kind of like a raffle stomp, I think, at this point. I feel like I've learned the game. I know what to do. I can assemble the pieces, even if it takes time. It doesn't always feel like it's coming together. I think I've proven that I am capable of bringing it together. And perhaps that is the most important thing of them all. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my first heroic victory. We'll be back next time with something. I'll come up with something. I'll try to do another sidekick run. Or to the poison run. Doesn't leave many options left, but I do have a few ideas. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to the patrons and the share my sports channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date, I'm sure feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you next time for something.